So I just ended the last episode and I was going back to the main menu, and then all of a sudden this woman at the main menu asked if I wanted to participate in a survey. And I'm very intrigued as to what results this might have on the game, so we'll just do it real quick.
Great. Let's start.
I don't know if this is like...
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Wow. There's going to be 10 questions. This is going to be an interesting personality test. You know what? This is a whole other episode by itself. So this will be a quick little one-off. But I'd be interested to see what any of you that are watching this at home would answer. Again, an android that looks like a human, I guess at this day and age, like, presumably? That's already a weird question. Starting off with question number 1. I'll say yes.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Hasn't it already? Like the worst, like the defense security people at Pentagon essentially say like actual weapons are nowhere near as dangerous as cyber technology and cyber warfare. So technology is already a threat.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
Book, a cell phone. Yeah, because the cell phone's gonna have reception there. Duh. Pen and paper, a console, an instrument. Let's go pen and paper. Because that's also kind of cheating because that's 2 objects, but they're counting
Do
as
you
one.
consider yourself dependent on technology?
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I think in this day and age, especially since I've created this channel, which is all technology, somewhat dependent on it.
What technology do you most anticipate?
Androids, flying cars, space tourism, brain-connected devices. That's interesting. Out of all of these, I don't know if any of these are actually what I would be most looking forward to. I think what I would probably be most looking forward to in real life would be something along the lines of... I don't even know how to describe it. But just kind of like virtual reality, I guess. Of the idea of stepping into simulations. Kind of like the Matrix, where you just plug in and then you're able to experience or learn new skills. So I guess that's brain-connected devices then.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I do.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
I mean, I guess if it's kind of a household thing, why not?
How much time per day would you say you spend
Ooh,
on
too
an
much.
electronic device?
I spend way too much on that. Okay. I mean, I played on this for at least an hour, and then I do my own gaming out of itself for at least another 2 hours. And then I watch a lot of YouTube, so more than 4 hours, honestly.
If you
Not
needed
great.
emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Probably, yeah, because I would assume that a machine would be very precise and less prone to error, especially if it was a machine that's specified in that type of surgery. So yeah.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
That's interesting. Because again, we've kind of seen that with the Deviant throughout this playthrough, that he was following orders, then at some point he suddenly started feeling emotions. And so... it calls into question, what does it mean? Like, what does consciousness really mean? Is it the idea of doing something that's just by itself, you know, a brain pathway, the way that a brain kind of links and associates feelings and thoughts together? Or is it something more? Is it something that can be only intangibly defined by being human? But I think there's been studies, there's been tests showing that if you give an AI enough instruction, enough self-improving capabilities, they can develop their own way to take control. For better or worse, which is a slightly terrifying thought. But in that essence, I think, yeah, machines could develop consciousness. Okay, so this is how the world answers. So, yeah, a lot of people would be okay with that. A lot of people already think technology is a threat. Pen and paper and cell phone Instrument, I can see being high. People who chose a cell phone or a console, really, guys? Really, you think a deserted island is going to be able to allow you to do it whatever you want? You think you're going to be able to surf the internet, watch anything on a cell phone? It's a deserted island. You're going to get no fucking service. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? Yeah, 3 out of 4 people saying yes. How do you say you don't know if you're dependent on technology? Either you are or you aren't. What technology do you most anticipate? Androids and brain connected devices. Those are the leading answers. Yeah, this one I was kind of expecting that yes to not be as much of a majority. I think a lot of people will say that they believe in some kind of higher power or some, otherworldly force. But whether they want to call it a god or not is up for debate. And that's people's prerogative to say what they want about it. Really? Okay, only about half of people would be okay with an android taking care. I mean, I guess after playing this game so much and seeing the malfunctions, you wouldn't want that. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people spend a lot of time on an electronic device these days. Yeah, I think a lot of people aren't bothered by a machine doing surgery for them. And a lot of people think that machines could develop consciousness. This was a really interesting survey. I'm so glad this game included this. I was worried it was going to be some random, trying to put it in as like, oh, this game wants to do survey. And then it's just like EA Sports or Sony doing something. But I'm glad that it was actually legitimate questions about the topics that are, on display in this game. So I guess that's it. That's the little bonus episode in here. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you guys thought for those questions. Be sure to leave those in the comment below. And if you have any explanations or something that you think makes more sense than the other options, be sure to leave that comment below. And we'll be sure to respond to all of those as much as possible. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus episode. But thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, Internet.